Greetings. Hi everybody. Instagram Live. On air live. You know how it goes. It's Friday Night Live. Bless up. Welcome everybody. Come on in. Just writing a little information here. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming in. Hello. Hi, Alex. What's up, guys? Waiting for the man of the hour, Cali P. Bless up, everybody. Hope everybody's feeling good tonight. What's up, guys? It is Friday Night Live, my friends. You know what that means. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I'm going to send out an invite so people know we're live. All right, guys. Bear with me. What's up, everybody tonight who's here live with us? What a blessing. Praises to the Most High. Sending quick invites out to all my people on the Insta Live. Bless up everybody tonight. It's a chilly night in Canada. It's very cold. So we're bringing the heat tonight. You know how that goes, right? Hey. Hey, Squid, what's up? 5X7, what up? Wagwan. Thank you all. Cali P, the man of the hour, is here. All right. Love that, love that. I'm going to invite him in right now. Turn down the music a little bit. Bless up, Cali. I'm sending you an invite right now. Invite to join. I gotta turn down the radio for my international reggae family tuned in. Thank you for joining us tonight. I love all of you, I must say. Okay, testing my mic here. Turn up the volume. Bless up, bless up. Hi, Skinny, how are you? How are you tonight? All right, we're live. Bless up. Roots Reggae Hub Massive. This is Shana McCalla. You're tuned into the Roots Reggae Hub. We're here on a Friday Night Live with Cali P, about to join us for an exclusive interview. We're going to talk about his new album, his vinyl release, Wagwan. I'm collecting my vinyls right now, so I have a bunch stored away. And it has been a journey collecting these vinyls, I tell you. It really is. In the day of digital age, you know how that goes. I'm going to send Cali P an invite so that he can join us tonight live to air. Thank you to the International Roots Reggae Hub family who is here on the radio tuned in. Cali P is with us. He just joined up on the live. Bless up, Cali P.
Good morning.
Yes. It's evening here, but you know what? Where are you right now?
I'm in Zurich, Switzerland right now. It's 2 in the morning.
Oh my God, 2 in the morning. Thank you for joining me at this time. It's way past your bedtime.
No man, it's up movements. We're there in the studio.
Boy, you're serious, because it sounds like you work 24 hours a day.
I tell you, I show you, this is where we at the studio holding a vibe,
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We're watching some Lauryn Hill live singing and thing.
Lauryn Hill, yes, my girl, my lover.
Yeah.
It's easy to get inspiration when you listen to Lauryn Hill. So you're in the studio, love the vibes. I saw you doing some dub plates the other day. in the
Yeah,
studio.
that's what's happening. That's what's happening tomorrow, actually. We're preparing that and getting in the requests, and tomorrow is the dub session.
Okay, because I'm definitely interested in getting some dubs from you.
Hey,
I'm
crazy,
gonna have
crazy.
to I'm gonna have to get some dubs for sure.
All right.
All right, all right. So, I mean, for people that don't know you, it's you're a Guadeloupean Swiss singer. Is that the facts there?
That's very right.
Okay, I love that. I love that. You got some mix up, and bless up with that heritage there. And you've been doing this for quite some time. You got a lot of quality songs, a lot of albums. You're a lyricist for sure. Because I'm telling you, some of the stuff that I've heard you go on with is just like incredible. Your
Give thanks.
music, yeah. So I wanted to, you worked with quite a few people, Capleton, Popcorn, Michael Rose. For people that don't know, Manu Digital, love him. Queen Omega, love her. Sly and Robbie. You've worked with quite a few people, so you've
For sure.
been doing this and you've been collaborating international movements you're guaning with. But for anyone that doesn't know you, might be just seeing you for the first time, let them know who you are in your own words.
Yeah, well, this is Cali P. I would say I'm a musician, artist, singer, and I was born in Zurich, Switzerland. My mom is from here, Switzerland. My dad is from Guadeloupe. And I grew up between the two places. My
Mm-hmm.
dad is a musician and he's a percussionist in a cultural movement called Akio in Guadeloupe. He's one of the founder of that, and I think, well, I know it's true that I definitely grew up within Rastafari and music and the whole cultural aspect of life. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Okay. So it came from your roots then. You guys are big into
definitely.
the roots and culture,
That's right.
the family thing. Blessed love for that. I do want to talk to you about your album and some other things as well. I sent you a little rundown about what we might be discussing, possible things that we might be discussing today. So I know you're a little bit prepared for the most part. So yes, tell me, why did you decide to do a vinyl album release vision?
Well, it has a lot of reasons, but one very personal reason why we did an album for it is because, like, for me, I'm really a music fan. I really love music, and as an artist, or not even as an artist, as I said, like as a music fan, I like to have something in my hand. Like I like to sit there, listen to the music, read myself through the project, who has worked on it. And when you have a vinyl, that's kind of the informations you get, who produced it, who
Mhm.
played on it, where was it recorded, and it's just, yeah, it's something very special to me. So that's why I wanted my album to be on vinyl as well, so I can hold it and listen to it, vibe with it.
Yes. I love that. I love that. I'm definitely gonna get the vinyl. I was telling our listeners before you came on that I'm collecting vinyls.
Okay.
Yes, and I have some good oldies but goodies.
Bad move. Let me
So
put
I'm gonna
this
have
here
to
so
add you to my
I can just
list.
have this. I'm finding the right spot where I can just put the phone and just sit
Yeah,
here.
don't worry. I'm
Yeah.
adjusting as well. I'm adjusting my mic, adjusting the
Bless up all
levels.
the people them tuning in, logging in. Respect. Yeah, man. One
Mm,
love. We're there together. I sent out a lot of invites to see that people can forward into and see what going.
yes,
Yeah.
I did. And keep in mind that we are tuned in 228 countries worldwide. We're on the radio as well. This is a
Okay.
live to air radio interview as well as on Insta
All
Live.
right.
All
Well,
right.
thanks
So
for tuning in
don't
then.
forget that there's people around the globe tuning in from Indonesia to Brazil
Hey,
to Mexico to
Big
We're
up,
everywhere.
big up, big up, big up, big up. Much love. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, I just want you to know that because it's important to know that we are not alone. Thank you, all the Instagram family, for joining us. We are building up the Instagram Live. We've been doing this for months now, and you guys are here supporting every single week. I see you all. Bless up Congo, Superpower Sound. I see you guys all, and bless up the Twitter massive. If you guys have questions, start dropping them in the question box from now. I don't ask questions till the end from the audience, but I like to
Okay.
give people opportunity to think. Bless up the United States. I see you. So yeah, we're people tuning in on the radio and as well as Insta Live, on the Twitter as well. So there's many links, and TuneIn app. There's many links people are tuning in right now from, not just the Instagram app. So it's a global movement.
Big up. Mad. Ready?
All right. So you started from the beginning. You told us a little bit about. So tell us where your love for reggae, like, where did that inspiration, that spark for you saying I gotta be a reggae artist? What age did you decide that?
Um, yeah, that came really naturally, I think just growing up within the music, like reggae music was my first love, like
Mm.
between drumming, goka, which is like cultural music in Guadeloupe, and reggae music. That was my first thing that I really love. And just me as a little child playing music, and being Bob Marley or being Steel Pulse or being Jacob Miller, that was my kind of playing.
I
So,
like that. I love
so,
those. I love those names right there. Those are
so,
some
so
big
that,
names that I love too.
yeah, that was really my thing. So I think that's where the love of it came from. And then, in the school time, um, when I was like 14, 15, the teacher always start to speak about we need to think about what we're gonna be working in the
Mm.
future and what we want to learn in life and everything. And I really sit down with myself and went through these things, these thoughts, and everywhere I looked at it always came to music, because like that was what I love to do, and this is what I like to do, and did it well. And so naturally I was like, yo, music is my work, my passion and work. Yeah,
Music is your calling.
definitely that's what we're here to do.
Yes, and I'm so blessed that you did decide that decision, because now we have such a good discography. You have such a amount of music that you put out to bless the world with in these difficult
Hey,
times. Music has gotten me
that's
through
right.
these difficult times, and I'm sure
That's
it's
right.
the same for a lot of other people. Music is getting all of us through. So
You're
thank you
right.
for your contribution to reggae music.
Respect, blessings.
All right. I love your vibe. You have such an energy on all your social media, your videos and stuff. It's such a live experience. Like, I feel like I'm right next to you when I watch a lot of your videos and stuff. Your energy
Oh,
just is bright and loud and vibrant. So that's a mystical upful vibration that you're giving out to the world.
well, thank you very much.
Yes. Thank
Yes,
you.
I
Thank
think I
you.
think it, I think it's important to put out positivity, and give the people them some vibes, more while.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Exactly.
and I just try to share like more while what I'm sharing on the social medias, I would say is more like the vibes that I'm living, the vibes that we having, what is giving me energy is what I try to share with the people, and give them an energy same way. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
So you're giving what you get back, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, are giving the people them just what is vibing up for us, like more while that's what I do. I come to the studio like right now, I have the brethrens them on the other side. We're listening to music, we watching documentaries, you know. We're reasoning, and it's the same thing I try to portray to my social media as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Bless up everybody still joining us, coming in. Thank you guys all for here being here tonight. If you don't know, we're here with Cali P. Vibe
Yeah,
is right. All
up
right.
move.
So
Mm-hmm.
tell me about your team. You said there's a lot of people there. You got some friends. Tell me about the team that makes
Definitely.
the magic happen. Your production team, whoever, your manager, whoever you want to bless up. Tell me about them.
All right. Well, it's very special. My team is actually very big. I have to
Mm.
say that I'm very blessed with a big musical family that I had the blessing to grow and build up over the years and years and years and years. So I can jump from country to country actually when I talk about my team. We are not all in the same place, but we are all one heart, working together. And it goes from when I'm here, right here in Switzerland, I have the studio here, the Versive studio, where Aaron is the man that built the studio that is here over 20 years, working with a lot of artists. And this is basically the place that I have to do my work 24/7. As soon as I'm in Switzerland, I can have this place and work here. That's my kind of space, that's my kind of world right here.
Okay,
And
we see the vibe. We see the vibe.
so that's definitely a part of the team. Then, since 2007, I started working with a youth called Gary in Geneva, and we did a lot of work. At some time, he started managing me, and then we stopped that again, and he did a booking agency and is looking for the shows and doing the bookings, you know. Then we have different producers that we work with, whether it is in Jamaica or in the US or in Africa or in Europe. It's like
Mm.
all over. I
So
also have a
yeah, sorry.
very close friend of mine. His name is DJ Cheeky Dubs. He's from Panama, and I started working with him also like very early 2008, 2009. And then we started touring like the Spanish speaking countries very much. And it doesn't stop. Like the team is really big. There is also sports people in my team. I have to big up Tanner Hall, who is one of the biggest skiers in America, you know.
What?
Yeah, like extreme sports, that's the people that kind of opened up a whole different channel together with Cali P, like to ski youths that are into sports. We started putting my songs into the ski movies, like, early 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, straight through. I went to the X Games, performed there, you
What?
know,
That's big
and it's
movement.
it's yeah, definitely that also opened a whole different channel for me, and this is very beautiful. It's a journey, so the team is just getting bigger and bigger, and it's beautiful.
I love that. I love that it's a global team. Um, I find people also to work with around the world, whether it be like graphic designers, you know,
Exactly.
different, different people from different areas with different talents come together. And I like that it's a unity thing because you do speak a lot about unity in your music.
Definitely, and I tell you, I didn't even mention half of the team yet, so nobody feel disrespected, please, because it's crazy. It's really a lot of people that we do work with, and also a lot of different direction, whether it is strengthening other artists or writing music together with people. Like you said, graphic designing. There is so much photographers, creative people around, that we work
Yeah.
with, and it's great. Give
Well,
thanks for that.
big up your team. Thank you to all of them for giving us you. Because
Yes.
honestly, without a team, it's hard to do
It's
it
very
too.
hard. It's very
Yeah,
hard. It's very hard.
exactly. Um, Also, I want to talk about your inspiration. Where does it come from? Your lyrics. Do you write your lyrics? Do they come on the fly? Do they come like when you're driving spontaneously? You get an idea. Tell me where your inspiration comes from.
Yeah. It has evolved very much, I have to say. When you said this little while ago, I think about it. It evolved because at the time when I just started in music, I didn't have the requests of voicing rhythms. So I used to just build my lyrics while walking in the street, going to the record shop. I used to buy rhythms 7 inches and just build my songs on that or fit in my songs on these rhythms, you know, until we started really work in the studio with different producers and build songs either to rhythms that they give me or we start to build a rhythm from scratch and make new songs. I really like to write my songs, you
Mm.
know, and yeah, I study my words and make sure I say things that I know will be there forever. So I have to know what I'm talking about. Cannot just say anything.
Yeah, so you take the time, you write it down, you simmer on it, you might
Definitely,
meditate on it.
definitely, I like that, and I really enjoy that. It's like I let the music speak to me and reflect what I'm hearing in the music, and also I would say the inspiration. The more and more experience I get in music, the more I work with the simplicity. Let that be my inspiration, just everyday life, like what I'm seeing. You don't have to search too far. Sometimes it's right there. Things you want to speak about is just what happened today and what happened yesterday and what you learned in life. So that is really what I feed from in my music as well. So it's reality music.
Reality music. So it's what
Yeah.
you see, what you experience, what you might live, those sort of
Yes, and what we aspire, what we want, what we look forward to, what we wish.
wow. Um, yeah, wishes, hopes, dreams, inspirations. So you have a couple songs too. I like talking about, some things that even women might have experienced. Like I feel like you're in touch with the ladies.
Yeah, naturally, we love woman. Yes, I grew up with woman, my mommy, my sister. Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely. I feel that. I feel that you definitely have a lot to say. But I'm not going to play some music, but I'm going to play it in the end. And I'm going to
Hmm.
play clips of it because I can't play out the whole song on Insta Live. But after the show, following the show, for everybody that's tuned in on the radio, I will play out all of Cali P music that I have. I have a lot of
Hey,
it. I have
Milena.
quite a few albums. So after the show, keep it locked. I'm going to be playing all the songs, all of them out for the next hour or so after the show, maybe even longer. It's a Cali P night here on the Roots Reggae Hub.
I'm right here.
So blessed love. Keep it locked here, guys. I'm going to continue asking a few questions. I already see some questions coming in on the chat. For those of you that want to ask a question, the chat and the people are popping in so fast here. It's better to put the questions in the little question box on the right hand side at the bottom of the screen next to the little airplane sign. There's a little question box with a comment around it. So you can put your comments there, your questions there. I should say for later, which I'll be asking at the end because I do see questions coming in. I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you because I'm not. I did see a question earlier, but you see, people are popping in so fast.
Crazy, crazy.
People pop in so fast, it's hard to read the questions as people are coming in so fast. Okay, guys? So if you do have a question, I just scrolled up and I couldn't find it. So if you do have a question, drop it in the little question box. It's on the right-hand screen at the bottom if you're on Instagram Live. If you're on Twitter and you have a question, just directly DM me or tweet me, okay?
All right.
I just gotta let people know because I hate when people. Yeah, someone just said, "Where can we get the new vinyl?" Young Veteran Sound. If you go to at Cali P Music, he has a little link tree at the bottom on his Instagram page. All of his links are there. The vinyl is very
Yeah,
exclusive. It's an exclusive
very
vinyl. There's
exclusive.
only how many copies are there?
Only 300 copies and it dropped today. I got it with the post in my yard. I got my copy. I'm like, yeah.
You hear that? 300 copies, guys. Those are gonna fly
Exclusive.
quick. So you have
On
to
my
go right
Instagram
now.
page, there is the like you said in the bio, there's a link tree. The first link is the album.
Yes. And I'm gonna get my copy. I was gonna get it earlier,
Naturally.
was preparing for the interview, and I was,
Eh,
listening to music, catching a vibe. I was dancing. I was like, hey. So I didn't get mine yet, but right after this, I'm gonna get mine because I definitely don't want my copy to get bought by someone else.
natural,
It's a
natural.
limited edition, as you guys
Hey, big up
know.
Naima. Yeah, I'm seeing
Yes.
people here popping up, Yeah, that's my sister right there in
Bless
Guadalupe.
up. Yes, in
So,
Guadalupe. Oh, bless up. Thank you for joining us. Family is welcome. Everybody here is my reggae family stuff. All
mad
right.
move.
Um, so I do want to talk about your herbalist tunes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play a little track right after this.
great.
You talk about Mary Jane, the
Yeah, yeah.
marijuana, the good stuff, the herbs, the meds. So what does herb do for you in your life?
Um, Definitely, it's something I grew up with, seeing always,
Mm,
and I never see this as a negative thing. It was always in a positivity. I see my father having this around, it always smelled nice to me as a child, even, and
mm,
um,
yes.
I mean, my experience with that and the way I see it's been used worldwide is quite different. And for me, it was always something that I used because I love the taste of it and I love the vibe of it. It kind of calms me because I feel
Yes.
like when I don't smoke, I think so much and talk so much and be like, yo, rrr. So
Oh,
like the smoking kind of still bring in some mellowness to the thing of Cali P. So yeah, that's basically it.
yes. I understand that. I can 100% relate to that. I'm a herbalist as well. And, it makes me creative when I want to write and I write films, I write scripts and stuff like that. When I want to write and I smoke some sativa, it puts me in a vibe. All of a sudden, the inspiration starts to come. So,
Yes,
I use
definitely.
it for inspiration as well as also to calm my nerves too, at
Yeah,
times.
yeah. It's very special still. Then again, I cannot say like for instance, when I sing, yeah, when I have a stage show, I wouldn't smoke right as I'm going on stage, and I wouldn't smoke right as I come off stage as well. I don't smoke while I'm singing, when I'm recording.
Mm,
Yeah,
right.
that's some things still, with me, just different. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you know what? There's a time for everything, right? So maybe that's
exactly.
more of like a release, like you need the energy
Exactly.
for the stage and then or when you're creating and then once you're in a relaxation mode, for you it's more of that's the time to do it.
Definitely, definitely. I would smoke a little bit before, but just not right away before because I feel like for the voice, I just like my voice to be clear somehow the moment when I'm singing, you know?
Mm,
Yeah.
hmm. For the clarity of your vocals. No, that makes a lot of sense. Um, that makes a lot of sense. I like that. And it's discipline. Yeah, someone in the comments said, who was that? Metric Man Freedom. He said discipline.
The discipline.
I,
Yeah.
I love that word because,
Yeah, you
it's,
have to
it's
have some discipline in the thing. Yes, that's right.
always in life, without discipline, you can't get too far. I mean, I'm a little bit of less of a planner, but I am disciplined in my art and in my craft. Big up from Costa Rica. Bless up Costa Rica.
Big up Costa Rica family. Yeah,
Yeah,
we in Costa Rica soon.
I definitely
Yeah, I'm
want to
coming to
forward to
Costa
Costa
Rica
Rica.
soon.
I feel the same way. I'm like, I definitely have to go to Costa Rica. No lie. I
Mhm.
would love to go to Costa Rica. I've been thinking about that for some time. All right, so I'm gonna play a herbalist track for those of you tuned in here. You have quite a few.
I have a few. That's why I'm wondering which herbalist track you're gonna play now.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't really give you an idea of which one I was gonna play. That's the thing.
That's cool.
I know. It's called Herbalist.
Herbalist itself.
Yes. So it makes sense, right? Herbalist track called Herbalist. Keep it locked here on the Roots Reggae Hub. All right, whether you're tuned in here in Toronto or around the globe, I appreciate you all. This is Herbalist by Cali P. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Original herbalist, Cali a real ganja man. Burn it up in the plane and make them smell how me can. From me 13, me soar and reap on the ganja farm. Meditate before the school, so me know what me get back from me a little boy. Ganja bun kappa, a rasta man, still me
Hey!
got no time or station. With enough question, when me come from, but anyway, look today me still very much just until me come them say they not gonna legalize it a London from in the airport. Speak a bus, speak ganja, sound 30 link at the link. Look how me now down, but when they come to ganja, call the play at the man. Hey, come on now, herbalist. Me not can miss no man now, herbalist. Cannabis in a chalice, yeah, man now, herbalist. Me not can miss original ganja man this.
Hey.
Me not can miss no man now.
Remember, guys, I can't play out the full tune track for you here on Instagram, so you're going to have to keep it locked at the end for the full tracks, one by one by one. I'm going to drop them after the show, the full tune. I can only play little snippets here due to copyright purposes. I had an interview with Deli Ranks. I saw him pop up in here, too, at the beginning. Bless up, Deli Ranks. I did his interview last Friday. And, you know, it was about an almost 2-hour interview, like an hour and 30-minute interview. And Instagram, they took it down within the hour.
Yeah, it is just 1 hour max, you know.
No, they took it down from Instagram within an hour after the interview because I played out his music too long. Yeah, even though he was there and it's his interview and he grants me the right to promote the music.
Definitely.
Instagram still took the video down. I haven't put it back up yet, so I know a lot of people missed that interview, maybe wanted to watch it after the fact and couldn't. But it is on YouTube and people can watch it there.
All right.
But I'll be sharing, snippets of it as well on social media. All right. So those of you guys that are wondering. So that's why, if you're wondering, Kelly P, why I only play a little bit of the song. That's why. Because I can't play out the full song. Otherwise, right after our interview, Instagram's going to go and they're going to take it down. I don't like that. we don't want that. So it's going to be little snippets, okay? Just letting you know, Wagwan.
Me, Wagwan.
All right. So how has technology, I'm a digital girl in a digital world, I like to say. How is the digital landscape, technology, social media, streaming platforms, streaming platforms, how have they impacted your music career? And tell me how you utilize them.
Yeah, like I use it very much because we have to go with the time, It's like we have to update. But I'm very happy to be able to say I started music in an old school way. I still had my first songs pressed on vinyl, on singles, on CDs. My first album was about selling CD copies, So that is how I learned about the music, and then I was there for the beginning of the whole YouTube and how streaming started and everything, and I also could feel the moment when it shifted, when I used to see more income coming through streams than physical sales, and we were very much work with that, and it took me some time, but everywhere I got in after a while, like Facebook, I remember it was my friend that started my Facebook page, you know, and I didn't use it for a long time. I wasn't even into it, you know, and then one day I was like, let me go check. And it already had a lot of followers, and I was
What?
like, oh, my thing.
What a good friend you had there that, started your social media for you. He or she probably had some experience on social media, probably started as soon as the birth of social media, that person probably was on it. Like me, I was like one of the first Twitter accounts ever created on Twitter.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
I remember when Twitter first started, and I was like, "What's
yeah,
this? What's going on
yeah.
here?" And it's amazing what you can do now. Speaking about the
That's cool.
streams, I have your thing here that tells me 823,041 for your latest album streams on Spotify.
Mm,
Almost a million streams for your album on
my
Spotify.
thing, my thing.
I mean,
Vision.
that's pretty amazing. You have a lot of streams, you have a lot of people tuning in. That brings you an income. So, you're utilizing the streaming platforms. You're transformed from giving CDs out to, being in the digital age of Apple Music, streaming platforms, all these other platforms. Internet radio was given birth. We started our internet radio in 2012.
Exactly. And you know, I have to say I'm really thankful for that, because in reggae music, this is really important, you know. And like I feel right now, I feel a difference the past 2 years as well in promoting my music, because we don't have live shows like that, you know. So this was one very important part. When I put out an album like right now, Vision, I do 20 shows within 3 weeks, right as it releases, you know, and that means I'm seeing people, they getting interested into the project, they seeing it, they hearing it, and right now we really just have the connection to the people through social media, makes us use it more, and I'm really thankful that there is different platforms building, whether big or small, you know, because it's really important to reach the people in this time, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
It's never been easier to reach people in this time and age. You can easily connect through social media. I mean, we connected through social media. I connect with so many people through social media, and it's such an importance for an artist to understand the impact of social media to sell their music, to sell. You have merchandise as well. You've benefited from merch.
definitely. Yeah. We have some merchandise, more wild shirts and hoodies and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need everything. I'm gonna need the hoodie, the shirt.
Yeah.
I need. I'm gonna need everything.
Just set up a pack for you straight.
Yes, yes. I love that. I love that. And again, everybody who wants something from Kelly P, his link tree's on his profile. Go over there, follow him, keep it locked on all of his movements. Big things are going.
We there.
Yes. Kelly P, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I do want to talk to you about the challenges the vibe is always up full, but what challenges have you faced in the business? We've had lockdowns, we've had people have to cancel their shows. How did you and your team overcome this? Has your business strategy changed? Like, what has it been for you since 2020?
Yeah, well, yeah, that about that situation, that is definitely you have to adjust to certain things, you know. For me, it's just important to stay active, you know, and like no matter whether there was a pandemic or not, you know, you have to be active, you know.
Yes.
You have to try manage. So the thing that falls off now is stage shows. Like I just said before, there is a lot of shows not happening,
Exactly.
which gives more time, you
Hmm.
know. That
Yeah.
is more time that I'm not traveling, is more time that I'm not linking with people. So it's more time that I have to myself, that I have with my family, and it's more time that I have in the studio. You know, if you want to be creative, it's the best time to create, you know. So at that time I had to think and be thankful that I have a space that I can use 24/7 and make use of that. And plus, making use of it for myself, I want others to make use of it. So there is different youths coming from left, right, and center using the studio, whether it is for DJing, whether it is for recording, whether it is for learning to rap and sing, or just being there and getting a vibe, you know. This is something that is needed in that place where I'm at right now here in Zurich, you know, because it's not the most musical place, you know.
Wow. So you're like you're an outlet for other people who are want to get their art and need somewhere to practice their art.
Definitely, definitely. I want anywhere that I'm at, people can know, yo, this is a space for people, whether it is to meet up or to find a link or to learn something, or you know, this is what we're here for. So we can share this 24/7. If I'm in another country and I'm in a studio, I'm thankful for everybody that is there, for everything that I can learn. So this is the same thing we have to, you know, contribute same way.
So you're passing it down. You know, you're forwarding the movement
Yeah,
and
non-stop,
others. You're paying it forward is what they call it.
non-stop.
Oh, that's a blessing. Thank you so much for that gift. Right now we're gonna play another song from the album, which is the album of the night, just released today, the vinyl version.
For real.
Oh,
Mad thing.
love it. It's called Care for Us. Some of you might have heard it in some of the promo that I was releasing on social media, that I was going out and I was using this song as a portion, a little snippet of it for some of the promos. So you guys keep it locked here on the Roots Reggae Hub. You're tuned in. It's Friday Night Live with Shana McCalla and Cali P. Keep it locked, guys.
All they do is try to make us feel. All they do is try to make us feel. Make us
Make us
feel. All
feel
they
they
make
want.
us feel. Yeah. All they wanna do. All they do is try. All they do. All you wait for the people you don't care for us. People still long and you don't care for those. Every day you see these movies ending up. Instead of telling people what really goes. You wait for the people you don't care for us. People still long and you don't care for those. Every day you see these movies ending up. Instead of telling people what really goes. More time I hear no talking. All I can do is laughing. My mind is starting imagining all these shocking things that happen. I know you see these fathers dying and see these children crying. And still you have the power as a leader to be lying. You fight the terrorists. I know you make them. I know you protect the fuckery that you projecting. Try to put us in positions you selecting. And those you don't wanna see, you keep neglecting, rejecting to the core, make me feel it some more. Segregate the world into rich and to poor. Countless warriors disappearing from the coast.
I really want to play out that full song because the message in the music, it's so hard to turn it down because it's just the message in the music is loud, guys. Like, you know, tell me
But you know
about
what?
that song and how you. I mean,
We,
most
we
of it is
can
pretty
speak it because they
straightforward.
cannot stop this. You see the second verse? This
Yes.
is one of my favorite verses on the whole album, you know. And
Wow.
I can just speak it, you know. I say, education is expensive, like it should be limited. So looking at the face of the ones them were limited. Money people wanna stay limited, ready to spend their money just to keep we illiterate and always try to give us the impression we support. Make the whole world believe we need your help some more. Charity, for hungry picking it. Charity, all without clarity. And there's people with enough popularity we make people forget them have family, make them live a life where them run for vanity, no solidarity, pure animosity. You ain't for the people, you don't care for us, you know? So It's a serious tune still. Yeah, yeah, it's a
It
serious
is.
tune.
It is a serious tune, and a lot of people could understand and relate to those lyrics. A lot of people right now don't even feel cared for, you know, for whatever reason. May it be the way the media might portray them, the
Mm,
lies that might be told, the stereotypes that could be put upon them, you know, a government that might be, you know, against their, you know, not necessarily fighting for their rights and freedoms in some forms and ways, you know. So I can understand that they don't care for us, and it's I had to
mm.
play it. I had to play it. I wanted to play the whole
Yes, sir.
song, guys. I'm
Respect,
gonna play the
respect,
whole album right after
respect.
the interview here on the rootsreggaehub.com. So you guys keep it locked. You'll hear all of the tracks. It's such a good album. Get it. It's vinyl, limited edition, 300 copies on the link tree
Respect.
on Cali P Music. Oh man, you guys, I'm gonna get mine right after this because I don't want you guys scooping up all the copies tonight before I get to it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's the tune is big. The tune is big, and you know, big up all the people out there, and you know, that
Much
might be
love.
going through something, and that might need encouragement. You know, this is the type of music that can lift your spirits and really, you know,
Wow.
speak for you.
Respect.
Yeah. I also want to talk to you about live stream events. You know, things of that nature became a new normal during what has been going on since 2020. And I wanted to know if you have any live stream events planned, if people that might not be where you are physically, if there's any way that they could look forward to something that you might be doing online as far as
Yeah,
performance goes.
yeah. I have to tell you honestly, I didn't do much online performances. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I did one, two like shows on some African channels and platforms that were happening on the
Yes.
TVs there, you know, on the whole continent, different countries
So did
while
you
I
go
was
in
in
person to
Gambia.
those places to perform?
No, 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 no. That was an online
Oh,
thing.
okay, they were
Like I
online.
performed, I was in Gambia. I was
Yeah.
in Gambia for 6 months
Yes.
in the beginning of the pandemic,
Okay.
you know, and I stayed there. And during that time, I did a live recording from there that was streamed into different countries and things. But
Wonderful.
otherwise than that, I didn't do much live streams, and I'm just using really this time to create, you know, and
Yeah.
make sure we have music to put out. And I know that we will tour again, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's just some time, you know. It's a matter of time, and then we out again. You see
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Yeah. Four
Oh, you
corners of
being
the
in
world.
Gambia, that's a blessing, you know, like being, I'm sure it was, you were dealing with certain things there as well. I mean,
Being in Mama Africa was a real blessing, and
yes.
and
Tell me about
having that.
Gambia.
I was in Gambia. I had a show in Gambia, um, and I was planning to stay there for 2 weeks, you know.
Yes.
And while I was there, this whole thing started. The whole pandemic vibe started while I was in Gambia. And I was just checking out the thing and say to myself, yo, you always want to stay in Africa. You always want to be in Africa for a longer time. And now the whole world is shutting down. They basically telling you you're going to wherever to stay in a house and wait and lock down. And I
Yes.
didn't know how much time this are gonna take. You understand? So in my mind, I was like, yo, this are gonna take like 2, 3 weeks and then it good again. So I
Wow.
said to myself, I will wait in a Gambia. So I
Yes.
wait, and 1 month pass, 2 month pass, 3 month pass, 4 month, five
Oh
month,
my
I
goodness.
go
Oh
on.
my goodness.
And you know, me give thanks because that is what I was saying, you know. Every is what you make out of this time. I use it for myself to vibe for vibration, being with the people, you know, like
Mm.
just live up in the mama land 6 months, you know,
Wow.
and just vibe and also create some tunes and thing, but it was more about really just being there and sharing life, you know, with the brethrens and sisters around, you know, and this was very precious to me, you know. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I wish I spent 6 months of this in Gambia. I wouldn't,
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't be upset at all. I'd be like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be, you know?
definitely, definitely. And that's what I was thinking, you know. That's where I'm supposed to be. So I just have to give thanks and be,
Dang.
you know, right there.
Praises to the Most High, man.
Blessed.
That's a serious story, and I love that story because, man, you know, some people were in other situations, not home, just like you know, far from home when this situation came about, and man, it's like they had to figure it out. They had to figure it out, and at least you were in a situation where you said, you know, you took it as a sign. You know, you took
Yeah,
it as
I
a
say this is where I need to be, you know, and definitely the only thing was like I was trying to make my family also reach there. Really and truly, I wanted my daughter to reach there, but it
wow.
was already all closed down, the airports and things, so that wasn't possible, you know.
Wow, wow. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. What a story. Thank you for sharing that story with me. I do also want to talk a little bit about your experience with the reggae music industry. You know, share something that you didn't know about reggae music and the industry or the business side of things when you first started as an artist that you have come to overstand over the years.
Mm. Well, you know, I have to say I come from a very, very, very creative side of music, a loving side of music, of passionate side of music is where I really come from. And you see, the whole business side of music is something that I really had to learn and get into over the time and really understand and adjust to it, whether it was personally or even in the work, because reggae music, dancehall music is very special because it's not like pop music. Is in 90%, I would say it's really real life music and talking things that are happening, serious things. So it's something that I take very serious, you know, and you have a lot of different messengers, and that's what it is, you know. We have to give thanks for that. And I think over the time we learn how the music business kind of work. You know, this is something that we didn't know because we were just really into vibing with the sound and building and creating and everything, and you know, less the whole business side of it.
Yeah, I mean, you live and you learn. So, you know, what you didn't know before and you come to find out, you can start to alter and adjust if
True,
necessary. You know, sometimes
true,
it's necessary, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you just continue on, trot on forward the way, you know, in the way you feel. But there's always learning lessons. Each and every day, I try to learn something new, whether it be a new technology or whatever it might be that helps me in my business and helps me move forward. So, you know, it's good that you're adaptable and you I mean you've grown through it as an
definitely,
artist.
definitely. We learn and we grow. You know.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, such a blessing. I see you have a lyric video too. You had a lyric video out, and you had a video as well, the lockdown video,
Hey,
and you're building up the YouTube here. So I want you to tell me about the lyric video and how did you
yeah,
I like your lyric video. It's like you know, I love it. Sometimes lyric videos
thank
are
you,
just the lyrics
thank
or
you.
there's not much happening, but the visuals behind it. Who's behind your visuals?
Are you talking about Heartbreaker now?
Yes, Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker, yeah. Heartbreaker is a crew in Berlin that did this video, and it's very special because the vision project, yeah, that I did together with Tekka, you know,
Yes.
Tekka
Big
is
up
the
Tekka.
producer.
Big up
Yeah,
Tekka.
man. pick up big time. He really also teach me a lot of things through this project because we try to work with people that we have around us, you know, like, so Teka is living in Berlin. So we were trying, I went there to record there, and we were trying to do the visuals there, and we were trying to work with people around there, like to just have the thing centralized. And that's also how we got these people who did this very nice graphics for the Heartbreaker video, you know. And also I like it very much.
I
They
love
really
it. I love
they
it.
work real good.
I'm gonna play Heartbreaker for you guys. And if you haven't seen the lyric video, go follow Cali P on YouTube. The lyric video is there. I love it, and I love the song Heartbreaker. So you guys have to keep it locked here on the Roots Reggae Hub. Remember what I told you. We're let's play snippets right now, but following the show, guys, everything will be there for you full out. I'll play all the tracks that you guys want to hear. Okay, keep it locked here on the Roots Reggae Hub with Cali P.
Oh.
She ain't gonna. Every time I tap in it, make she feel strange. Ready to protect herself from all players. Next time I look, you will be the heartbreaker. Next time I look, you will be the heartbreaker. Every time I tap in it, make she feel strange. Ready to protect herself from all players. Next time I look, you will be the heartbreaker. Next time I look, you will be the heartbreaker. You wanna know if something wrong, and you tell her nothing goes up. Intuition, baby, just make her feel love. She need time, you and never get no answer. Now she tired and she not even bother. She didn't leave this family forever. Believe you and I will stick together. So easy, you kill it together. Think you find someone better. Let me set it up in it, make she feel stranger. Ready to protect herself from all players. Next time around, she will be the heartbreaker. Next time around, she will be the heartbreaker. Every time it up in it, make she feel stranger. Ready to protect herself from all players. Next time around, she will be the heartbreaker. Next time around, she will be the heartbreaker. She will be the one when make a man start suffer. Not give her heart, I could have anything in go for. She will be a different lover. She will be a different lover. She learned from her past without leaving heart. Love so strong and you let her down. She remember the cry.
Yes, Cali P. Yes, all the ladies probably feel that song. I'm telling you, I love the
Hey,
song still. I
it's
said,
a tune.
okay, okay. Big tune that, big tune that. Blessed, blessed Roots Reggae Hub. Massive tuned in live to air on the Roots Reggae Hub. Thank you for joining us, a worldwide global reggae fam. It's Friday Night Live with Cali P. And that was
Much respect.
Heartbreaker.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ladies. If you got your heart broken, you might want to not break someone else's heart, but you just protect the thing, just protect it and love, love, love. Language of love. Love is my religion at the end of the day.
True,
Yeah,
true,
love is
bless.
my religion. I don't want to be a heartbreaker, but I don't want my heart broken either.
Is nobody don't want them heartbroken. But
Mm-mm.
it's like it's something that really it's like a worldwide thing, No matter where in the world, it's the same stories are going, So I wanted to make a tune that yes, that someone can identify with that is talking about us, and that is also maybe changing the narrative in a way, but also it's out of a impulse, out of a moment, It's like it's what maybe a woman would think one moment. Nobody really wants to be a heartbreaker either. You know what I mean? But it's just that moment when things go wrong and you say, yo, why is me? Next time, me I go be the one who makes someone
Yes,
suffer.
yes.
You
You're
know?
like, it ain't gonna be me the next time around. It's gonna be him. No,
you know.
100%. And that's
But then
that's kind of like protecting yourself, right? A way of
yeah.
protecting
But and
yourself.
that's life, you understand? And that's really what it is. But then really and truly, if you really experience it, say, oh, yeah, go through some time and then things change and your thoughts change and things start to be fresh and nice again, you know?
So tell me, would you rather get your heart broken or would you rather do the heartbreaking?
No, none of them. None of them. None of them. We don't like the heartbreaking
Okay.
situation at all.
Okay, Kelly P. But it's such a good song. I love the vibe. I love the
Definitely,
energy behind
definitely.
it. I love the lyrical video. You guys go check that out. I'll
Reality.
be sharing it also on our Twitter page and on our Facebook page and on our all of our pages. You guys know where to find us. That's a good song. So I love it. The
Thank
production
you.
behind it,
Thank you.
A plus plus.
Much thanks.
Yes, Rastafari culture. Tell me,
Yes, I. Why?
how has it impacted your life?
Yeah. Has it impacted? Well, it's just my life, you know. It's
Mm,
just my life, really. You know, like I always say, like music is a part of my life, you know, but then really Rastafari, that is my life. That is where I come from. That is my foundation, my base. This is what I stand on, you know. And this is just my culture. And I think one thing I learned, you know, through traveling in the whole world and meeting all different people and different culture, I always come and represent my culture, my faith. But at the end of the day, I feel it's also a very personal thing when it comes to your connection with the Most High. You know, everyone I meet in this world, straight through, lives this differently for themselves. And
yeah,
this is the beauty of it. I really see, you know, like in meeting with different people and talking to different souls and, you know, spending time in different places as well, you know.
yeah.
Yes, I. But this is something that is always in me, always with me, you know, and that is just me, you know. It's a Rasta man.
Yes, Rasta. Rasta can fly, I like to say.
Mhm.
It is a liberty and everyone is different. But the foundation of the Most High and Selassie and
Mhm. Mhm.
Rastafari, is in your heart. And I love that you follow that and you have a deep bless up new funk. I see you guys. Hello from Guadalupe. Bless up Krisu. Thank you for
Yes,
joining us.
yes, yes. Yes.
I
Good boy,
see.
please, bless.
Okay, bless up, monsters. I see you guys. I see you guys commenting and stuff. I'm not trying to new funk. Bless up. I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow. Yeah. So the Rastafari culture, it's touched many. It's grown to be an international phenomenon of sorts, an international love movement, and it's on a heights and it's on a vibration. And for anyone that doesn't understand Rastafari, you can just listen to music like Cali P's and get a better understanding of Rastafari and the king, so um
Yes, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, you know. And it's also very much, you know, I sometimes like to say that I like to make music that maybe guide people into a direction. It's not to tell them what to do or how to live, but just give them a hint and to go and search further for them for themselves, you know.
yeah,
This is really what I like to do, you know, and always keep the culture upright, you know.
I love that. I love that. Me as well. I left foot forward, just soldier in the army type of movements,
Yes, I.
and
Oh, oh,
together we are strong,
that is true.
right? Divided we are weak. Together we are strong. Everyone. Um,
Come on.
so that's very important to understand. I don't want to keep you too long. I know it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So I want to, either tell me what's coming up for 2022. What can our listeners look forward to?
Yeah, well, right now,
You
I
started the
can tell
year
you,
off hot already, so
yeah, right now we have this album that just came out, all these remixes dropping, and honestly, I recorded so much music. I recorded a lot of music this past year as well.
wow.
even right now we're still recording, and I'm just looking forward to put out a lot of nice music.
Yes, yes. All right. So we get this vinyl treat, and now we get
Yeah,
more stuff coming from Cali P. Tell people who
definitely.
are listening where they can find you. Spell it out for them on the Instagram, the Twitter. Let
Yeah,
people know the
definitely.
Facebook. Let people know.
Right now, anyone that wants to check out my thing can follow me on my channels. It's CALIPMUSIC. Cali P Music. Yeah, CALIP Music. Simple thing. That goes for Instagram, that goes for Twitter, that goes for Facebook, Cali P Music. Um, we have YouTube channel, Calipi Music. Follow it. That's something I learned. I never really paid attention to my YouTube channel, for instance. I just started building that. I have songs that have millions of views, but that was never on my channels because I never used to pay attention to that at all.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
So that came really late for me. So go and follow my YouTube channel. We need the strength there, so Cardi B music.
Yes, big up the strike. You know what, Kelly P? I'm on the same boat right now. We started Roots Reggae Hub almost 10 years ago. I didn't really worry about the YouTube. I built my Twitter, over 30K followers. I built my Facebook, 20K followers. I built Instagram,
Mhm.
built it everywhere else, but I didn't build the YouTube. So
Yeah.
I have so much archive footage from concerts and different events and things like that, and that I have yet to
Post
release.
them. Post them. Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, I'm
Put it
going through
up
all
there.
my footage and I'm starting to put everything up, one by one by one. Obviously, this interview is going to be up. I'll live on the YouTube page as well. So I'm
Beautiful.
going to take this interview, download it from Instagram, and then I'm going to put it up on the YouTube. I can also send you snippets or a copy for yourself if you want to use it somewhere. It's up to you,
Thank you.
right? Um,
Thank you.
so I'm glad that you're building it up. And you guys heard it's so easy. Cali P Music. It's on every platform, Twitter, Facebook,
Definitely.
Instagram. It's the same. That's a good marketing strategy to keep it the same on all platforms because people cannot find you when things are changing all the time.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So at Cali P Music, you guys heard it. You know where to keep it locked for all
That's it.
things Cali
That's it.
P. All right,
Bless.
all right. So I'm gonna let you go. Let you go back to what you're doing here. But I'm gonna play a little snippet as well of Einit. Einit. Is that how you say it?
Which one?
In it. In it. In
In
it.
it.
In
In
it.
it. In it.
I
In
said
it.
Einit.
In it. In it.
In
Good
it.
too.
In it. Right?
It's a good one. In it.
Yeah. I wanna play In It. I'm gonna play that to close out the show. I really loved, I'll tell you guys right now, I loved In It, Heartbreaker, Hit Like Guns, Care for Us, Rise Up and Shine, Big Up Stoneboy, who's
Wow.
featured on the
Bless.
track. I love Stoneboy.
Respect.
I wish I could play all the songs for the Instagram fam, but if you guys want to listen after the show, there is a link up in my bio where you guys can go and listen. I'm playing out the whole entire vinyl album after the show. But these were my favorites. I wanted to let you know, Cali P.
Thank you
Rise
very
Up, and
much.
I really like Baddest. You're bad on that track.
Yeah.
Um,
Bad.
you're bad on that track still.
Thank
And
you.
Girlfriend. Boy, big tunes,
Is
big
a
tunes.
vibe.
I
The,
can't play them all here on the Instagram Live. We all know why. But these were my favorites. I almost listed everything, but it's 13 tracks, and those are the top for me that I loved. I couldn't decide which ones to play. I was trying to figure it out. You make it so
Thank you
hard because
so
I
much.
love all of them.
Bless you. I'm really honored. Thank you very much to hear that.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna play In
bless.
It for you guys really quick before I let Cali P go do his thing. All right, guys. So keep it
Okay.
locked here on the Roots Reggae Hub. Everyone tuned in globally. Thank you guys. Love you guys. This is In It by
Bless
Cali
you.
P. Pull up it right now.
Step belly. it and just she said the in it. She did it, come for your bed, flash it, light it, hit it, and she flip it, put it on me like a flip. Like she have a simple thing in me, but she used to get Jimmy. Now she only see me, shut the attention to feel me. Thing get huge now in it, thing get huge now in it, thing get huge now in it.
Bless up, Cali P. That's in it with
Mad
Cali
move.
P on the Roots Reggae Hub. Oh, I almost forgot to ask your questions before letting you go. I'm going to ask. We got a question on here on the Instagram. Where do you get that energy from, that good vibes from?
Good vibes. Yo, from life. From giving thanks for life, you know. Just be thankful and give thanks for what you have, you know. Yes.
Give thanks.
That is the thing, you know. Every day we have a new day, we have a new chance again, 24 hours again, you know. So we have to give thanks because tomorrow is not for certain. So just give thanks, you know. I think this brings a happiness, you know, in within.
Yes, Cali P, an
Yeah,
attitude of gratitude. You know, you
yeah.
wake up every day, just the fact that you take a breath, if that alone is a blessing, you
For
know.
real. For
So,
real.
yeah. And, you know, I,
Yeah,
I
man.
heard some of your other songs too. You had a song about losing somebody. I listen to everything, like not just
Yeah,
the vinyl. And for everybody
true.
that's lost someone, you know, through this hard, difficult time, I send you my love. I send you my care. We have another question on Twitter. When are you coming to Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe.
Then I ask when you'll come.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yo, Zimbabwe, me I go forward there. So I get a lot of messages more while from Zimbabwe and thing, and I never went there for a show yet, for a concert, you know. But I definitely look forward to go to Zimbabwe, South Africa as well, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
South Africa is beautiful. I've been there. It's a wonderful place. And I've never been
blessing.
to Zim. So whenever you're there, maybe I'll just book my ticket, you know, and catch the show.
Ready,
I can't
ready,
wait to go to
ready.
Zimbabwe. Big up all the listeners tuning in from Zim. You guys are my reggae family. Love you guys, man. You guys, the Africa, all the countries in Africa, all the love that I get from there. And I'm sure Kelly P, you get love from there as well. It's so amazing.
Really
Thank
beautiful.
thank you, everybody. Remember where to find Kelly P Music. And if you have any questions for me, concerns, comments, you guys can DM me directly. I love all the messages and all the feedback from you guys. It's such a blessing to get that feedback from you guys. Callie
Real,
P,
real.
I know it's headed to almost 4. I'm going to let you go. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Give thanks for
All
your
right.
time, you know, and keep the same energy likewise, you know. Very beautiful and blessed, you know, and keep the fire blazing. You know, I really give thanks for your work same way, you know, because that is also very important, an important part of this whole thing, because we're there together having the music pushing to the four corners of the world, you know. So I appreciate love that, you know, that you take your time out, be here with me, you know.
Thank
Bless.
you so much. It's my honor to have you here tonight. And thank you all for joining us tonight. All right, Kelly P, blessed love. Have a great
Respect.
night. Thank you.
Blessing. Link up.
Bye.
Yes. Respect.